Hello, this is Ministry Web Designing and my name is Glenn Brooks. Today's tutorial, we're going to talk to you how to operate your newsletter autoresponder that's inside of your login area of your website. Okay, so first of all, you need to go to this login page, go to your login page and use the credential that was provided to you when we turned over your website. Okay, so you should see something like this where it has username and password. So let's go ahead and get logged in. Okay, all right. So once you're logged in, if you look on the left-hand menu, you'll see newsletter. So if you click on newsletter, it'll pretty much pull up the whole dashboard of your newsletter. Okay, so this is how basically it looks. Okay, for practical purpose, we're not going to be really concerned with all the different areas here. But the main thing we want to do today, since I've already pre-set up your back office with your newsletter, we're going to get right to the point of how to create a newsletter from the templates that I provided. Okay, so on your left-hand side, if you notice here, you'll see newsletters. So just go ahead and click on newsletters. And if you noticed here, you'll see a newsletter says newsletter do not delete. It's a template. Okay, so this is the actual template that I put designed for every one that has bought a website through our company. You can pretty much mirror from this. So now what we need to do to create a newsletter, what you want to do is go ahead and go across to duplicate. Go ahead and click on duplicate. And what duplicate's going to do is going to create a copy of that template. And if you notice, it went to the top here. Okay. So what we want to do is go ahead and click on edit. Okay. So once you go to edit, the first thing you want to do before you do anything, because most people, they'll forget to change the title or the subject line of the actual newsletter. So we're going to make up some type of title here. Let's say Ministry Today in Your World. Okay, so that's going to be our title. So make sure you do that first, because what happens if you don't do this first, you might forget to come back to do it, and you're going to end up sending a newsletter out saying do not delete template. That would be your subject line. So that's very crucial to make sure you do this. Now let's go over some ground rules here for your template. One of the things you do not want to do is everything that's in this footer, leave that in the footer, because this is very important. And if you notice, there's some parentheses. Anything that's blocked in the in your not parentheses, yeah, anything that's blocked off in your parentheses, make sure that stays there, because it self-fills itself with the information of the person that actually subscribed from your web page. So if you notice here, it says this email was sent to, it'll fill in that person name, whoever subscribed to your newsletter, or even to respond to your newsletter that you sent to your subscribers, it'll always self-fill that information. Okay, so that's very important. Just keep that in mind. Don't change anything in here. All right. So this template is basically simple. Okay, if you notice, I have an open greeting statement. Here you go. You have the blocked in area. You leave that because it's going to fill the name of the person that you sent the newsletter to. Okay, so you want to make sure that's always there, but you can always change anything else in here. Okay, even a picture. So in this particular template, I put the header of the ministry. I basically put their logo up there. It makes it look nice and you know, very professional. So everything else can be basically edited or changed, or you know, to fitting of your newsletter. Okay, so let's take this and let's add some content here. So if you go over to the right, you notice this little edit button. You edit, and this is where you can put your content to your newsletter. So I'm going to create this now. I'm just going to make a couple lines. You can put whatever you want in there, but I'm just, for practical purposes, we're going to just put a little blurb in here. How is your ministry in this world today? Then well, it appears God is working things in for. Okay, I just something to put there. I got a little grammar program that helps me out here. Okay, and then the only thing you want to do is hit apply. Okay, once you hit apply, it just adds it to your actual newsletter. And then you can actually change this artwork. All you have to do it again, just use the edit button, and then you can actually go in and you can go in and apply. Let me see here. You can apply an image or something. I'm just going to put this in here. Okay. So basically that's what happens. And you can control the width of that. So if you want to change the width, you can change it to 250 or something. Whatever you want to change it to, and just hit apply, and then it'll adjust in your actual template. Okay. Now the URL, that's in case you had some type of art you bring it from an external source. You can put that there and just hit apply. And then again, you got total control of your email content for your newsletter. And this can be changed too. Remember, the edit button is right here on the right hand side. Okay. You can add, you can put images or whatever you need to put in there. Okay. And then all you have to do is hit save. Okay. So basically this newsletter is ready to be sent out. Okay. That's my title, Ministry Today in Your World. That's going to be the subject line. And again, this self-fills whoever the newsletter is going to go out to. Then I go to next. Once I have saved and created my newsletter, I just hit next. And then it's going to take me to this window. And this window is going to give me the option to send this newsletter out. Now, there's two things you could do. You can send it right now, or you can schedule it. And it's just a simple calendar date time you want to be sent out. So if I want to send this particular newsletter out October the 31st, and I just give it a time, a year, you can go through infinity if you choose to. If you want to send a newsletter out every month, every day, every 2 weeks, you could just schedule them. You can set them up, schedule them to go out, and just eliminate you trying to go in every day trying to write a newsletter. Or one of your staff members might have something that's going on coming up in the next 6 months, a great event that you want people to stay abreast of. You just continue to create those newsletters and preset them to go out every week, so to just keep reminding people, hey, this event's about to happen. And then all you have to do is just click schedule. Okay, and that's it. On the date that it's going to send, it's scheduled on October 31st to go out. So basically, this is self-contained newsletter autoresponder system in your webpage. So you don't have to worry about paying a third-party company out there like Constant Contact, AppWeber, all the different other third-party companies out there that allow you to send out newsletters and they charge you for it. Yours is all self-sustained within your website. So that's a good benefit. That's it. So if you have any questions, just be more than happy to go to ministrywebdesigning.com, go to the contact page and drop us the information in there or your question or comments. Okay. Love you guys. God bless and enjoy your day.